Let's head to Egypt now, where its appeal to investors has suffered significantly since the revolution in 2011. Now, regulatory reforms have stalled, foreign currency shortages have worsened, and corruption remains out of control. Though political stability has improved, terrorist attacks continue to weigh on investor sentiment and have damaged the tourist industry. However, BMI Research, which is part of Fitch Group, says investors will continue to find opportunities in the country's large market. Well, Yasser Hakim joins us in Cairo with more on this discussion. Yasser, as always, welcome to the show. Now, of course, this is great news for the country, but at the same time, Egypt definitely needs to carry through with some painful structural reforms, of course, to ensure a better investment environment. Now, how far is the country to achieving this?
Yes, very painful. In fact, you've got that they've been going along in austerity measures such as increasing taxes or adopting new taxes such as the real estate tax or the VAT. Then you have prices reducing subsidies on energy and fuel. So that means higher prices in electricity, higher prices of fuel for the citizens, as well as the devaluation of the currency. That means inflationary prices because Egypt imports 80% of its needs. So it's more expensive for Egyptians now to buy any goods in the market. So yes, it's been going on, and there's more austerity measures in the next few months as well.
Well, Yasser, in terms of financing growth, we know the country will be relying on foreign aid commitments and, of course, funding from the IMF and the World Bank. Negotiations are still ongoing, but how many of these deals have materialized so far?
All right, if you're talking about the World Bank, a $3.5 billion deal has been signed late in the last couple of months, and Egypt received the first batch and is receiving the other portions as well in the next few months. The EBRD has given Egypt around $500 million. The African Development Bank has signed a deal for $1.5 billion, but also you've got the really strong backing of the Gulf countries, Gulf states, and that mainly United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. $2 billion are coming from the United Arab Emirates this month. Already $1 billion has been received. Saudi Arabia is also going to bring in $2 billion plus the 5-year supply of oil for Egypt at extremely low prices. And the IMF is still the sticking point. That's the one that has not been finalized yet. Actually, Egypt is still sort of discussing whether it will go for the IMF for a loan there or not. It's not yet been decided.
Well, many thanks, Yasser, for that insight. Yasser Hakim, of course, joining us in Cairo.